Alright guys, we are going to do a message for Libra now, or Libra Crosswatcher. Thank you guys for being here with me today. We're just going to have to do it like this, because this is what we're working with right now, is making dinner, watching movies, and watching my grandma. Well, she's watching the movie. And that's actually what I'm going to base the rest of this message off of. And I say the rest because I just did Virgos, and I got a little bit in that, but this one's different. But I'm still getting it off the same movie, some Hallmark movie. Actually, no, this is a different movie, which makes sense, because what I'm getting here is you're very different than someone originally assumed. They had a lot of assumptions about you. I don't know if this is an ex of yours, if it's, you know what, I don't want to be specific here. Is that too loud? It's loud, isn't it? 1 second. So, basically, I think someone's going to want to make something up to you for trying to sabotage you, or just judging you unfairly, pointing fingers at you when they should have had a million pointed at them. I mean, I don't know how this went down, but I only say that because the movie that's on right now, which I thought was the movie that was on during Virgos, it's different. And this one, it seems, from what I'm picking up about it, that there's this guy coming to visit this hotel, but he actually only wants to visit the hotel because he has like childhood memories there. So he has a completely different intention than the woman who is like running the hotel thinks he does. He's got a pretty prestigious profession, like his status could take the whole hotel down, so she thinks he's there to try to ruin the place, to try to, you know, get it shut down or something like that, is what I'm getting from it. So she don't want him to stay, and so he's asking, since he's traveling, you know, he's asking for all these things, like nothing out of the ordinary, like, do you have laundry service, and things people ask in hotels. I used to work in a hotel, you guys know, I talk about it. He wasn't asking for anything ridiculous, but she was basically lying to him because she assumed that his intentions were not honorable. So then, there's one of the rooms that they had put down. You know, sometimes they'll put hotel rooms down because they have a leaky faucet, or the shower needs to be fixed, or, you know, something. The windows don't close, and it's on like a second, third story, and you don't want someone jumping out of that thing or falling out of it. So, or anyone drunk and getting pushed off of it, you just don't know. Anyway, I say all that to say, she put the room down in the computer with her coworker, and she was like, don't rent this room to anybody. But when the guy comes in, she tells her to rent it to him, and then when he walks away, she's like, well, I thought we weren't renting that room. And she's like, well, we are to him, because if he's uncomfortable, he won't want to stay. Someone really tried to push you away, or tried to push, maybe this is reversed, maybe someone tried to push another away from liking you. Someone tried to push somebody away, or tried to influence, perhaps, how another person or other people in general saw another. Negative. It was negative. And it was all from assumptions. It was all from pointing fingers outward instead of inward. You know, whatever. And now I think what's happening is someone, well, they feel bad about it. Not only do they feel bad about it, they kind of have a heart for you now, because they see how kind you are and genuine. And you know why they see that? Because of how much you're connected to your family. And I say that because well, I think the movie's called Apple something. I'll find out the movie. Something about Apple Hill. I'll find out the movie and I'll put it in the comments. It's a Hallmark movie. Not my cup of gravy here, but it's not bad. I mean, you know. I forgot what I was saying. So, yeah, he actually wanted to stay at that hotel because he used to go there as a kid. It brought back memories. It was nostalgic for him. Okay, so someone, whoever this is, I mean, this could even be, if it's not romantic, it could be someone in your family, guys. Basically, someone's like, you know, that Libra, or that Crosswatcher, they're actually a really good person. They have a genuine heart. No matter how I've thought that they actually were, their true intentions, or they were one way, they're actually this way. You know, maybe it wasn't anything like intention. Someone just kind of thought less of you. I don't know what someone thought, but someone could have just easily have thought, like, heard your profession. Like, let's say you do something, I don't know what you do, but let's say you do something for your profession. It's literally your profession. And because they just already have an idea about people who are in that type of profession, they automatically judge you, you know? Either way, we could sum this whole message up by saying they're retracting. They're retracting their prior assumptions of you, or their prior judgments of you, or their prior thoughts on you, either due to themselves thinking it, feeling it, believing it, or because others have influenced them to do so. It's like, no, Libra or Libra cross-watcher, they're not that way at all. They're not the way I thought they were, and not the way I allowed other people or another person to convince me they were. In fact, you're much more sensitive and much more sentimental. You have feelings up in that bitch. You care. You actually care a lot. You have a big heart. I mean, some of you may come off one way, but you probably have to protect yourself, or because you're a business person, you know, because you're trying to be professional, or you're just protecting yourself. I don't know. I don't know who this is, Libra, but... Oh, happy birthday. Hopefully I get this posted today. Is this the last day for Libra? Happy birthday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is someone in your family, someone in another person's family, or someone you had a family with, or a stranger. It could be a stranger. It could be an ex-friend, a coworker, a neighbor. It's like, I don't know. You're not what I thought. You're more. You know, sometimes, I'm going to give an example. Sometimes you'll have families where it depends on how we'll say patriarch, but it could be anyone, how the patriarchs are raised. But if they're raised in a really strict environment, they may believe that men are stronger than women, and that women are only good for this, being in the kitchen, and that whatever, and that men are good for other things and whatever. So you may have someone in the family who ends up being closer to a certain gender than they are others, because they were raised that way. Where as they start to get older, they see that the opposite is true, that the feminine is actually the one that helps a lot and comes around, and you see what I'm saying? So it's, you know, it can go that way where it's like, I prejudged you, or, you know, if this is an ex, someone's ex, they could have been like, you know, mad at you. Someone could have been mad at you for leaving them, or the way things left off or something, but they don't realize, like, it was toxic at the time. And especially, I mean, it's not like you came out of it perfect. You may have even admitted your side of it, like where you went wrong. If you did, you probably admitted it. This is a humble you, okay? You as in Libra, cross-watcher. I almost said Virgo. Could be connected to a Virgo because I already mentioned them. And so yeah, if this is someone who's a stranger, they might have prejudged you, whether by their own or, I don't know, due to like hearsay or what, I don't know. But they're retracting it, I'm telling you. They don't feel that way at this moment anymore. Nope. It's not really what they thought at all. You are not what they thought at all. Some of you, it could, like, let's say it's your ex's family or someone's family. These are just examples. They don't have to be the exact situation. My back hurts. I gotta cut these titties off. They're too heavy. Oh yeah, like let's say something ended with someone, or like an ex-friend of yours, whatever, and you don't know what they told their family. It could be someone in your family. You don't know what they said. Well, the people they said it to believed them at first, it seems. Someone talked to maybe it was their own family, whatever. Somebody believed someone here. And I don't know, it's taken some time, but over time someone here has realized, like, you're not the way someone made you out to look. And they were probably lying about everything. Or they know it. You know, they know it. I think this needs more water. Hopefully this is going to be good. My mom likes this a certain way. Boy, I feel like this is going to take forever. So yeah, I think somebody wants to do kind of what you would call the right thing here, because they were in the wrong, whether it's just for what they thought about you, said about you, believed about you. I'm hearing something like On their own recognizance. What does that mean? What does on their own recognizance mean? Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone's been in trouble here? Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone's been in trouble here or something? I don't know. Or someone just wanted to create trouble for you. Or someone assumed you are trouble. Maybe you have a past. I don't know. Either way, someone got it wrong. Either due to their own judgments of you, or what you do, or what you've done in the past, or whatever. Or another person. But I'm telling you, they're saying they're sorry, basically. It's like, can we make up? You want to be friends? You want to be cool with each other? I don't know if they're actually going to come out and say any of that. They could just be thinking it, you know. But they... I mean, it might even be where someone that was originally connected to you, someone who's on their side, meaning like maybe their family, might reach out to you and want to be cool with you because when you were with this person or friends with whoever this is, whatever situation, you know, you were like close to the family or whoever. But ever having since the friendship ended or the relationship ended, it's like now you and their family can't be close, and you may be surprised. They may actually want to still connect with you or something. Now, I don't know. It's possible here, some of you, there might have been a person who, especially if you're a masculine watching me, there might have been a person here where, especially if you have a past and you're a masculine, like we all have a past, baby. But I'm saying, like, you know, when you talk about whatever, if you were really close to someone and that person had a family member that they thought might have liked you, I don't know. Something about them, like, telling that person, even though you and this person are close, like, almost telling that person to not even be interested in you because you're bad news or you're trouble. I keep hearing that song from Taylor Swift, trouble, trouble, trouble. So there's something to that here because it's just, I don't really listen to that. So, yeah. So whichever way this goes, you definitely could have had a person who was, like, in the way, like a third energy, who was kind of cock-blocking either you or another. Yeah. So, let me get some more water. Yeah, this is like a little love movie. That's all Hallmark is. Definitely not my cup of tea. But you know, it's not too bad. Sometimes you feel a little bit like living in fantasy. Not often, though. How can you make meat softer, guys? Because this meat is hard. She is not going to want it like that when she gets home from the hospital. How can you make it harder? You know what I mean? Like, just make it where it's not so tough. I think this is like beef tips or something. I don't want it to spill. Look. How can you make that not so... It's just hard. I've already been cooking it for like 2 freaking hours. I guess I should have beat it first. You know how you get a meat tenderizer and you just beat it? Anyways. Oh, God. We've got the little mushroom gravy here. Some of you have something to do with shrooms. Mushrooms? So that's one thing about a Cajun family. You'll never see a Cajun family. I mean, I don't know any that will cook without some type of gravy. You have to have gravy. Like, we have gravy for, I'm talking everything. You have to. I've never, it's just all kinds of gravy. I mean, even gumbo is nothing but gravy. And then you got to make your own gravy. You got to make your own roux. Everything is gravy. It's all gravy, baby. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. It's all gravy, baby. It's all good. Someone wants you to know it's all gravy, baby. It's all good. It's all good. Unless this is a reconciliation between you and the actual person who I don't know, used to try to constantly, I don't know. Now listen, if this goes, I'm going to see this one more way. Some of you, oh, it kind of reminds me of Leo's a little bit, this part that I'm about to say, and then we'll go. Some of you, let's say it's a family situation, you might be sitting back and be like, can't we just all get along? Can't they just all get along where, you know, they talk amongst each other instead of having to come through me or something? Can't we just all, like, is it like sibling rivalry or something like that? Or, I don't know. Like, can't we just all love each other? No. Sometimes you can't, you know? Sometimes people want to be miserable. I mentioned that in an Aries video. It could be connected to an Aries. You'd be surprised. People do sometimes want to be miserable, and because they're miserable and want to stay that way, because they could get out of it if they wanted to, 9 times out of 10, they want to keep other people miserable. And that's just, well, you can't do anything about it. It's been existing since the beginning of whenever. So, I am going to probably, in this here, I need to put some rice on in this pot back here. And, I guess put on like a side or something, maybe some corn, I don't know. Alright guys, something to do with corn on the cob. Corn. Yeah, there's something to do with corn. You could also definitely be connected to a Leo because I always get popcorn in theirs, which is still corn. Alright, talk to you later, bye.